in this course, we are hoping like students from IMBA background can also learn from industrial management department, some engineer or technology-driven department students to collaborate together or to discuss together and get some brainstorming and learning about the intelligent operational system. And also in this course, we try to offer from 3 perspectives. One is from the theory and related to Harvard case discussion. The second one is more technology-driven, some of the hands-on activities, but not too in-depth, so students can get exposure to that. And third will be the industrial speakers from different fields, so students can learn from different international speakers about what's going on outside. So in this way, they can be exposed to management perspectives when they are doing the technology or engineering work and understand why a business model is also very important when they graduate. And for the IMBA students, because they are so familiar with the business perspectives, it's also very helpful for them to learn about different technology terms and applications and some simple hands-on opportunities that helps them to understand how business can be formed through the technology integrated together and also have the sustainability or a good impact about the business in the future. In this course, we have a very diverse background. We have students from industrial management, also MBA students, and also some students from information management or other departments. So students got more exposed to different fields and also different expertise and also different countries. In this course, this semester we have students from about 10 countries. So it's really, really diverse and big international community.
So we can go get see the doctor faster than in Indonesia. Yeah, so I like Taiwan better.
Okay, thanks for that part. Okay, how about other countries? Okay, so, yeah, Kat, how about in Thailand?
So in Thailand, we have 2 cases. Like, people usually go to private hospital. Like me, I just one time to go to the public hospital. For public hospital case, like it will take forever. Like if you start your trip at like 7 a.m. Okay.
What I like about this class is that first, it explores some case studies from Harvard, and I think it's very interesting. And one of the case studies is Starbucks, and also this topic is related to my group's final project. And also the class is very interactive. And I also like that Professor Xu encourages participation in class.
Starbucks still opened their first store in 1999 in Beijing. So if we look at scale and presence, Starbucks had an annual revenue of $36.7 billion in the financial year of 2025. They currently have about 17,000 stores in the US.
After we gone through the Harvard business case in the classroom, and once professor trying to describe what the thing, trying to see the connecting the dot on each reason and also each result, and professor try us to share our opinion, our experience.
There are one of the classes that kind of attached into my eye, which is like the JR train case study, because I think it's a thing that even it's like an old case, but it's also like up to date, because it's a thing that we're able to see or like doing some value-added activities into their system or when their working process, which is like kind of good because it's not only help like in terms of like the process flow, but also help in terms of like their value-added in their human activities, which is like it's a long-term development kind of sustained for a future development for the work industry.
But I will talk about the trouble that they face on TC. I separated into 3 parts. We will go through one by one. The first one is the financial decline and operational pressure. So in the case show that the managerial misconduct results in the reduction of
study about the Cincinnati Medical Hospital for the children. I understand a lot about these cases.
In every medical case, cross-departmental collaboration is very important. But however, between the collaboration, the doctor must not be affected by their usual hierarchically relationship.
Physical study or something for the doctor to know what you have. Like it will take like 1 hour because you would need to go and do the studies and then.
I think this semester the students are really active. Even though this is an optional course, they all come to the classes and learn actively. And I like them to discuss from different perspectives. And they can collaborate with students from different departments. Also, they are very open to asking questions or doing discussion in the classes, and also getting even more new materials to the course.
In the class, we have people from Taiwan, of course, Thailand, Vietnam, Mexico, the South America, and India, so many. And with that, we have different perspective in different things, and we have different experience. And when we're able to share that together, it's open my world and also change my perspective in many things.
In the class, there are people from like MBA, there are people from like maybe IM, the TM, which we have some different perspective that come into our mind. And when we have a discussion, there are a lot of stuff that we can learn from them. Like our strong perspective, what do we lack of, the gap between each other that we can make it together and clear something, which is like the thing that we can use it as their principle or something like able to enhance both of like our hard skill and soft skills at the same time.
Yeah, like providing quality.
It's like this wave of the Chinese market that they are moving from American companies, US companies to Chinese brand companies. We can see the case with Nike and McDonald's.
After we get to learn from the case study, from the lecture, and we get to utilize that into our project, and that's the really hands-on experience for me and helped me a lot with understanding the course as a whole.
We actually learn how to develop apps for a mobile phone, and then we also learn the logic behind of it.
And this is the check-in frame, so people can check in to the clinic's appointment. So this is the specialties of the appointment. So after they pick one of the specialties, they can fill the information about patients, and then after they fill it, they confirm the information. And then this is the booking result. The booking, and then if they want to reschedule, they can back to the patient information, and then if the confirmation or the
you can start reservations, and you can see that you can choose the opening seat or single seat, and we start single seat first, and you can choose the seat. And we choose two, and then confirm your reservation below. Now the land next, so we can back to home.
And maybe you choose empathy and truth.
The IOM Center visit was very eye-opening for me because it was my very first time seeing this like technologies in action, like the robotic arm. So it really helped me better understanding how AI and intelligence system can be applied in the real business operations and not just in the theory.
For the industrial speakers, we selected two perspectives. One is from the technology-driven part. Students get to hear about what's going on in AI technology and also AIoT or web-based management applications. And those are all real cases going on. The other one, we invited international speakers talking about the enterprise ecosystem in Singapore and also the B Corps, the sustainability in business in Japan. So students can learn different perspectives internationally and also in local Taiwan field.
I think this course, like the professor invite a lot of speakers to our class, and then I learned a lot because I'm not come from the industrial management, so everything is new for me, and I also glad to know what industry really do in real life, and that's what we can now learn from the text lecture.
I think it's gonna be Mike from Korota because I think his business model and the innovation that he has is really interesting, and at the same time it's really relatable because we commute all the time, and what he explained to us is really easy to understand.
Before they get into the warehouse, the temperature is right, but what happened? It defrosts when through the delivery. As you know, Taiwan is very hot. So when the truck, they will have lots of destination need to deliver their food. So maybe the last stop is Costco, is McDonald's, but before that they will send this beef or ice cream or the seafood to another supermarket. So once the gate open, so the temperature going high. So
the Singaporean guest speaker left the strongest impression on me because his sharing was very practical and closely related to my current startup competition experience. And he really helped me understand that the innovation is not just about having a good idea, but also about validating the market, understanding users, and also turning the concept into the real business opportunities. So it gave me a much broader view of the startup journey.
What can I, even as a university, do to help improve some of these? Yeah? This is something I'm going to talk about and share with you how when we first started in National University of Singapore about 25 years ago, we were in that situations where the ecosystem are very weak, all the things in red.
One of the guest speakers that kind of like give their interest to me, which is like from the B Corp, that one they mentioned a lot about the sustainability, which is like the trend of like their future, and eventually like when the sustainability like integrate into like in the university life or like the project that they have introduced in the universities. I think it's kind of like unique and kind of interesting to my eye because I'm kind of interested in their sustainability also.
So do you believe, don't you think, that businesses could do better than this, right? They could stop creating those problems. They could stop incentivizing those problems.
Okay, I will give you guys 20 more seconds and it will start soon. Used for the Olympics in 2024. Is it printed maps or radio signal? Okay, this one is the last one, so you have to be careful. You might be able to read this one.
To evaluate the outcome of each case, we can use the ESG, environmental, social, and governance framework to review the results from a different perspective.
This is a website, so everyone can access it from any place. And all you need to do is just click on Analyze Claims. So these are the two claims which we are, the Amazon claim which we are focusing on, where they say they are using 100% renewable energy. So once you click on Analyze Claim, it analyzes and then it gives you an analysis.
The business have model conference because we want to have a balanced framework we have as safety partners the software authorized electrical distributors, the certified system integrators, and global standard organization. And also they use the business model give us more information about the key resources, the value proposition, and so on.
sport about the key concept that we want to showcase in more like apply in the sport industry based on our lesson in the course. Think about the language split, we can treat the data as a product. This concept like sport organization can do the same like most athletes and they know data not using it only for the operation, but maybe they can productize by the.
So they use virtual factory for the brand production simulations. And Mercedes-Benz, they characteristics use AI-driven smart productions. And for Volkswagen, it's engineering-oriented virtual twin. And for Tesla, they have their own internal AI and software ecosystem, so they didn't have any partnership.
So Shane has an intelligent operations like the real-time retail engine. And it built by the core platforms and also integration with the front-end integration and back-end integration. And front-end integration means that the mechanism directed to the customers. And back-end integration means the manufacturing and the supply chain. And logistics and customer service are working like a bridge connecting to the front-end integration and back-end integration.
So I think this year we have a very fruitful year from theory to hands-on and also to the industrial speakers. And I hope 5 years or 3 years from now, they can remember they can collaborate cross-disciplinary and also internationally with their peers, and they can dream big, having the courage and to try something they really interested in, and to collaborate with others and communications, and also trying to do good problem solving. And most importantly, I want them to make good impact about the world, both from the business perspective or technology driven part. Intelligent, interdisciplinary, and impactful.
Global perspectives, hands-on activities, and guest speakers.
Smart, intelligent, AI, and innovation.
AI, digital twin, and guest speaker.
It's technology, innovation, and management.
IoT, AI integration, and Industry 4.0.
So I really like this class, and I want to thank my students because they're very enthusiastic in learning, and they also did a very good job, more than I expected, in the discussions, preparations, and also for their final project presentations. So thank you all, and I wish you a great journey.